Ken tapno di kita employer, ken saan nga Ilocano, mawatan da, di pa nang introduce ko kini doktor. Alaag de dialect ng English. If you remember, CBC is not always a medical term. But speaking in medical parlance, CBC refers to complete blood count. Blood, that very important fluid that circulates in the arteries and veins of the body in order that all parts of the body can work coordinately and cohesively. This afternoon, I have with me a CBC, but unfortunately, not the fluid red. Rather, I'm armed with a firm and dazzling CBC brand. The CBC I'm referring to is a man who in his position is likened to blood, the substance that circulates among the arteries of the local governance to bring life. Indeed, he's the bright as the blood, sparred with enthusiasm, and is scarlet and responsive to hear the cries and woes of those who cling to him for treatment for a longer and healthier life. Cesar Carullo is a doctor of medicine who, after his scholastical preparation, landed in our beloved town, Marcos. And officially, he was sworn into office as the municipal health officer way back in September 13, 1994. With his sterling qualities and abilities, he is an always dependable and as responsible to our townmates and to those who need his tender, loving care, as we in Marcos also give the same respect and honor to him, making him stay to care for us, our families, relatives, and friends way back home. Being the Vice President of the Philippine Medical Association, Ilocos Norte Chapter, from 2008 to present, Auditor of Philippine Academy of Family Physicians, Ilocos Norte Chapter, from 2006 to present, Press Relation Officer of the Association of Municipal Health Officer of the Philippines, Ilocos Norte Chapter, from 2002 to present. His expertise, his medical word, that garnered him a dynamic officer in the Rotary Club of Lawag 3970. He has extended his leadership in utmost service to touch people's lives and an effective instrument to make their lives differently better. With the influence of his father, the late Constantino A. Carullo, a former registrar of the Divine Word College of Lawag, and Mrs. Resurrection Barba, a former nurse, he was groomed and doomed to be public servant in March 1991. He graduated from the Doctor of Medicine at St. Louis University in Baguio City, Bachelor of Science in Biology at the University of the Philippines, Baguio Campus. Married to Melody Elizabeth P. Castro, is a loving father to smart and bubbly boys named Ira Christopher and Sai Constantine, who are residing at Baguio City. Miles away separate them he makes its point to cover up his absences by giving quality time whenever he is with them. Every weekend, 2 days, father and husband, and 5 days single in the municipality of Marcos. Friends, my fellow kababayan, I'm filled with elations to present to you Dr. Cesar Barba Carullo, the gracious and debonair Dr. Cesar Barba Carullo, the Municipal Health Officer of Marcos, Ilocos Norte, our guest to honor and speak.